Well, what is up, Capricorn? Welcome to your July 11th to the 17th weekly reading. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. My name is Jordyn. I'm a master Reiki practitioner, shaman, spiritual life coach, a lot of things. So if you want any personal bookings, down below through my website and description box. And if you want a free 10-minute reading, check out Patreon. But let's get into it. When I was trying to figure out what decks to use for your reading, I just kept hearing water, water, water. And actually, I ended up picking Sun and Moon Tarot for you and Golden Universal Tarot. So all the tarot decks I use are listed down below. But you feel very observant right now, like very like, It's almost like you're just taking in everything around you, not energetically, but like just observing everything around you. Doing your own thing, keeping your distance. I feel like you're kind of staying detached right now, Capricorn. You're kind of like the regal authority figure. Yeah, Ten of Swords. And the Five of Cups. Water. First card out was water. Yeah, Five of Cups. You just don't feel like, I don't think that this, I think this Ten of Swords feels weird. It feels like you're in a place of accepting it, and I think that's why you're just kind of like observing everything, sitting back, and I'm just gonna roll with the punches kind of thing, because I think you know it's ending. I think you know it's ending. Seven of Swords in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse, and the Devil in reverse. I like that. Yeah. Oh, I get why you're observing. You're seeing how the things within yourself that you just healed show up in other relationships with other people. Because this 10 minus the 7 gives you the Three of Swords. You're healing your heart space. You're healing parts of yourself that are rooted in a lack of stability or safety, security, limiting beliefs around what you're capable of building and creating in your life, because the King of Pentacles in reverse is this energy of wanting to build, wanting to be stable, wanting to feel really structured, and feeling as if you can't be that right now. And you're seeing how that has played out in your life and in your relationships, projects, work, etc. And it's coming to an end now. It's kind of like this is your root. It's not like a rude awakening. It doesn't feel like that, but it feels like abrupt. Like, oh, I see it now. Okay, this is what I need to restructure or fix. Five of Swords, Page of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so here you go, fixing. So you're sitting in this energy of kind of feeling a little defeated, a little bogged down, but then you become the student again, Page of Swords. So now you're starting to learn new ways of approaching whatever it is that this applies to in your life, whether it be love, finances, projects, yourself, because the divine's supporting you with the Wheel of Fortune there. It's this energy of this change is supposed to happen now, and you know that. You feel very intuitive. Bottom of the deck, yeah, King of Cups. And followed by the Sun. Oh, followed by the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups. This is great. Because your masculine energy is starting to feel really confident and coming back to life with the Sun, and the Two of Pentacles means that you're dropping everything that stands in the way of you expanding as an individual, of loving and enjoying your life as an individual. And the Ace of Cups means you're bringing this joy, this happiness back into your life. You're learning to love yourself in this project or this relationship, whatever it is, and in turn building it in a new way. I don't want to use this deck, actually. I want to use... I want to use Cosmic. No, Crystal Vision. Sorry, I said Cosmic. I meant to say Crystal Visions. This is the one I wanted. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Yeah, this is definitely more you. I feel like you're softening. Like you're softening to yourself, and in turn, you're softening to the other experiences in your life. Let's look at the Five of Cups. That's why we have this water, water, water all the time in my head. I don't know about this one. Yeah, Six of Wands. You're starting to accept your humanness, that you don't have to conquer the world in a day. Yeah, Knight of Wands, Emperor in reverse, and the Ace of Swords. You're realizing you had very scattered energy because you were very determined to be the leader, right? To be the one that is stable and reliable. And with the Ace of Swords in reverse, you're realizing that I don't need to be all these things. I can be who I want to be. Not saying you don't want those qualities. You can still have those qualities. But you're realizing that you're scattering your energy so much, like, oh, I have to do this and this and this and be there for this person, be there for that person, and build this and create that. that you were creating a very non-committal energy with the Knight of Wands, and with the Emperor there, it had to be your way. And if it didn't go your way, then it was like, oh my gosh, it's not going to work, because it wasn't true. It wasn't in alignment with you, and you're starting to see that. You're recognizing that. The Six of Wands is the card of recognition, and you're releasing this way of being. Five of Cups, you're working through it. This is what the Ten of Swords is about. That's why I say you're softening. It's like you're accepting that you can be human. You don't have to move at 100 miles per hour all the time. Yeah, Three of Swords in reverse. The 10 minus the 3 gives you the 7. So there's just validation, because we have a very redundant pattern going on. You're healing. You're healing from this. Let's look at the Seven of Swords now. King of Wands. I feel like this was almost like being sold or selling your own self on it. Yeah, Nine of Wands. There was something that you really didn't want to give up. You really didn't want to give up. Either because you thought you could make it work, or because someone else like sold themselves to you, or that sounded really bad. But you know what I mean. Like, kind of persuaded you that like, no, it's all going to be fine. You're realizing that you can trust yourself. You can trust yourself to be honest with yourself. Because Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, and the King of Wands is a master manifester, really good at creating, really good at building. You're no longer going to believe these stories that like, oh, I can't build it, or this isn't right for me, so I'm going to do it for a little, but I'm going to give up. Like, you're starting to really buckle down on yourself and realizing your personal power here. You're not going to stand in your own way anymore, or allow other people to dictate the direction in which you move. Yeah, so this is how your distorted masculine energy showed up. Like I said, you would start projects, Ace of Wands in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You wouldn't stay diligent with them. The Eight of Pentacles is the card of diligence, determination, practice. It leads to the 10. You're realizing that you can no longer act in this way. If you really want it, you really gotta like, I'm not saying you gotta work like a workhorse, but you gotta be honest with yourself about how much effort you're putting into your craft or into that relationship, right? Let's look at the Devil. That was a lot. I want the bottom one, and I want this one. Why? I don't know. Eight of Swords in reverse and Justice. Oh, okay. I like it. Yeah, you're no longer allowing these fears, these anxieties, these ways of behaving or showing up in your own life to rule you. Eight of Swords, you're taking yourself out of the self-imposed prison. And that makes a lot of sense, because at this time, there's going to be a lot of shifts in the state of consciousness that we're sitting in as a collective. And I'm not going to get into why. There's just a lot going on, astrology-wise. And so with the Eight of Swords there, it's realizing that I'm not going to let my fear rule me or take away my peace. I'm not going to let my insecurities take away my opportunity to grow and do something great. I'm going to start believing in myself and not allowing my ego to take over my intuition or my higher self. I'm going to start coming into balance and alignment with what is true and authentic and needed for me and my life to feel full, whole, complete. To feel that way, because you already are whole, full, and complete. You just need to believe that. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune here for okay, no, Five of Swords. Sorry. Thank you. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're working on the internal conflict. The little voice in your head that says, oh, you're going to be defeated. Oh, it's not going to work out. You're going to fail. They're going to betray you. They're a liar. They're a cheater. There's going to be a fight. There's going to be an argument, right? You're rebuilding the way that you think. You're reprogramming your mind. Because your thoughts create emotion. Emotion creates energy. Energy creates manifestation. Manifestation is what you're doing to create your reality. So, your thoughts are not always true. Majority of the time, they're habitual. Yeah, Page of Swords. You're realizing that you need to start looking into new ways to transform, to heal, to change, to allow the old version of yourself to pass so a new one can take form. Page of Swords, you're becoming the student. The page is like the beginning of the journey. Like, oh, I want to learn, I want to study, and I want to know all these things, and I want to explore because I want to figure out the truth, right? You're allowing the old part of you to fall away and go through this change. Yeah, Ace of Cups. Come back here. Ace of Cups, right? Now you're starting to really love and nurture yourself the way that you're supposed to. You're showing compassion to yourself in your humanness and the realization that, you know what, you don't have to be perfect or ideal right in this moment. You're allowed to have some bumps in the road and learn your lessons so you can become a better version of yourself that you want to be. Let's look at the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. 6 of Swords in reverse. You're not going to move in the direction that you think you are. You need to surrender. Yeah, the Star. It's in the Divine's hands. The Star. It's about second chances, but the Star is also about divine timing. It's about what is meant for you. It's about wishes coming true. You're going to have what you want. It's just not going to be in the form that you want it or in the time that you want it. You know why? Because you need to be receptive. You need to be in your feminine. You need to allow yourself to flow. Water. Feminine energy. Okay? Be receptive. The Empress is a very present energy. Empress energy, feminine energy is present. Masculine energy, Emperor energy, distorted Emperor, which means that you're using it in excess, is very, Emperor upright would be very stable, very structured, very secure, but they're the provider. They're the builder. So they go out and they take action on things to be created in the future, right? Empress, I'm receptive. I'm right here, right now, I'm present, and everything that I want and desire is already flowing my way. Okay? That's Empress energy. Let's look at the King of Cups, because you're sitting in a lot of masculine energy. You need to flow into your feminine. Why is the King of Cups here? Hierophant. Woo! This feels like, for some of you, this is a support system. Yeah, Queen of Swords. I was about to say, because this feels like a relationship. The Hierophant to me is typically rewriting the rule book or higher states of consciousness, religion, contracts, lessons. It's the teacher to me. But for some reason, as soon as I clarified it, I felt like it was somebody else coming in. So you are probably going to have a support system with this Queen of Swords. This could be a friend or a family member or a romantic partner in your life, but I feel like they're really going to bring you some clarity on this path. So if you have a particular relationship where it shows you a lot of parts of yourself that you don't want to accept, but it doesn't in a gentle, loving, but honest way, it's going to be with this person. And there's going to be a lot of love with this person. So if this is a romantic relationship, this contract's going to last a very long time because you're going through the process of unraveling your most authentic selves to one another. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, because they're sitting in the same distorted feminine energy as you are distorted masculine, because a Queen of Pentacles in reverse is the same as a King of Pentacles in reverse, right? They're lacking that sense of safety and security and self. But they're ruled by the mind, swords, and this other individual, Capricorn, is being guided by the heart, water right now, okay? King of Cups. And so you're learning how to communicate, think, and perceive things in a different way in order to heal these parts of yourselves together. And that's most likely why you're drawn together. The struggle with security or building, bringing things in the material world in a healthy way. And the King and Queen of Pentacles is my perfect partner pair. So you're just integrating aspects of your shadow that will allow you to trust in yourself to create things that last the test of time, and trust in other people that your relationships and foundations that you build with them can last the test of time. So a lot of insecurities might come up in this dynamic if it is romantic for you. But otherwise, if this is yourself as the Queen of Swords with the Hierophant, your feminine energy is bringing to light your need to be more compassionate with yourself as a masculine energy, the King of Cups. So Capricorn, this is what I have for you. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session or to become certified and a bunch of things, check out my website. If you want a free 10-minute reading, check out my Patreon channel. That's the platform I'd recommend if you're going through a spiritual awakening or you just want a spiritual community to talk to. We have a WhatsApp chat that we all hang out in all day, all time. And different content, meditations, energy work. It's all going to be found on that platform. So check it out. I love you. I wish you the best. Like, share, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.